Trial time. Welcome back, everyone.
Rise.
Let's begin with a basic
No, we don't need to. We don't need to. We already know.
I'll leave the rest up to you.
Well,
Thanks,
let's
Monokuma.
discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
Yeah, it's Makoto. You saw whatever.
Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
Yep.
But
It's
Kyoko's
Kyoko.
standing right there.
No, that's a ghost.
This is the part you talked about, right?
Yep.
She has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her traits?
Anyway, I'm eating food.
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
Byakuya, you were there.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh! You know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm
No.
not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
Why wasn't he killed? Why is he here?
How did he make it this far?
How? Oh my god. We're really fucking doing this, huh?
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion?
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Well, yeah, she must have...
Oh, cool.
No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain.
Like you said before.
Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
I don't know about that.
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated.
Oh my god.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life.
Cool.
Okay.
If
God
I
damn
wore
it.
fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
That's the first thing I said.
Hate
Oh
you.
my god, hero.
In circles.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition.
Face.
There wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body...
Boom.
Boom, Hina, boom.
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real?
If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Alright, calm down, Toko.
Oh, an unusual death. This I gotta see.
What?
Being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
True.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
Her
No, it's a wolf.
Must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Why?
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay.
Whoa. Oh my god, excuse
Show
me,
that
so
they're a
sorry.
member of the team. Each soldier that joins the squad
Yay,
would get a
tattoo
tattoo
time.
representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
Is woof woof.
Ah, nice and easy.
Okay.
Now I understand.
Remember the word wolf.
Representation of
So
Fenrir
since that
is
went so
a
quickly,
wolf.
for them, it's probably like Makoto's like, what's the tattoo supposed to be?
A huge wolf.
Just stands there for like 10 seconds, like,
He's the
Wolf!
child of the trickster god Loki. And
Loki.
the female giant.
oh yeah.
After all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf?
Kinda true.
And she didn't stutter when she was talking about that.
means
True.
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
We never necessarily proved that.
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes,
Nah.
indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
But they weren't. They were the ultimate
We
soldier.
shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description.
In fact, she was the ultimate soldier.
Ultimate
All
soldier.
it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
Who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's
The
been
ultimate
gone
soldier.
This whole time, and when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us, just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It
Someone
must
else.
have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
Seemed
But
pretty
how
adamant
can we
about that.
trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost.
I mean,
Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat.
Prattle, chatter, and chit-chat.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
I don't think so.
There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
I mean, to be fair, you did lie before about there not being a 16th student, so...
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
True, me and Kyoko are the suspects.
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Just so let me know. Toko and Genocide Jack.
Pufumi's pants!
Oh, is that right?
I got it! You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow
The
me
only
to
ones that have
explain.
not been around.
Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
exactly
True that.
so.
Well, this is awkward.
So, is it Kyoko, or did you do it in your sleep?
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
9
The one
a.m.
who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
I got it!
I got it.
The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Yep.
9
Flashback
a.m.
time.
After 8 a.m. Before 10 a.m.
Very true.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
Murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. and I don't have an alibi for 10 p.m. to 7:30. Alright, then it looks like the game has begun. Can we provide an alibi for that period? And I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to make it clear when the body ended up in the garden. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between...
Alright, cool. No, that's wrong.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Yeah.
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
I mean, it was kind of wet because we were pouring water.
Dripping wet.
You're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet?
Alright.
I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean? By denying the sprinkler, are you
Oh my god,
Yes.
Kyoko.
Totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why!
I'm going to. Just say because we were pouring water on it because the body exploded.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
I admit nothing. I hate you. No! You don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No! You don't know anything!
You got the button to reload?
I'm pretty sure it's R, but R doesn't work. So if it's not R, I don't know what it is.
Nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No! I don't know anything!
Do I have multiple?
This should prove it.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers.
It's on fire, my guy.
The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry?
Maniac.
Maniac!
I'm so sick of her.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because
It was on fire.
while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Yeah.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
Uh-oh.
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you hadn't.
That means Kyoko might have done it.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Wah, wah, wah.
One without an alibi. Which would mean that Makoto's killer is... No, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone,
I'd just
that's...
like to say one thing.
Oh, okay,
If
what?
you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen.
Oh, okay. Huh?
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
I believe that.
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me? Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
He's so cute.
I mean, I guess. Yeah.
Got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway,
Okay.
Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial, something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Bro, what are you doing?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
Oh God, she's right.
Kyoko?
No, she's right.
Because you
Oh
see,
no.
There is a way the body could have
The
avoided
tarp.
getting wet.
Oh fuck. Oh, she's gonna blame me.
I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
Yeah, tarp.
Yeah, right
we
there,
go.
Patrick.
No, it was so zoomed in. I thought it was gonna show like the actual
talking about
tarp,
the
not just the
tarp,
zoomed in
aren't you?
part.
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water.
Oh.
The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Girl, hold up. Why would you want to make me look like the killer?
Because you're the killer.
God damn it, I am. It was used the way Kyoko said. The tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body...
Wait. Something's not right.
And what might that be?
Can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko said.
Reason the tarp was
Only was because the spring, but the underside, it was totally split because that side, since it was facing, of course
it didn't get dirty.
Got it.
No, that's wrong.
Wappa!
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Probably.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
But then that would be wet.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
Oh, hero.
What if the very blood?
I mean, it's a pretty fair thing to think and...
Camouflage.
What? The blood was camouflage.
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
You mean someone...
Wait a minute. Okay, I think I get it.
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office.
No.
That's what Hifumi did, right?
No, they didn't do that.
No, that's not what happened.
They
this
used the
time.
chicken.
Colin!
Right there
That's
in
the
the
name
garden.
for my chicken. My chicken is
That's
Colin.
the chicken you named?
Yeah. Well, when me and my friends, when we had our Minecraft world, I had a pet chicken named Colin, and he died. He had a very tragic death. And then in Stardew Valley, I named my chicken Colin too. So my chicken Colin lives on.
That's pretty epic, man.
Chicken blood?
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens.
More than 4, but less than 6.
Yeah.
But after the murder, there were only 4.
Yeah.
Which is less than.
Which is more than 3, but less than 5.
Someone killed a chicken? And then covered the body with its blood?
We're chicken.
That's messed up.
Man, why gotta be a
Think
cop?
just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
I agree.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that the chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Alright.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense.
And what's that be?
You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
Which means I guess the murder didn't happen over there?
Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
Yeah. Alright, that makes more sense.
Beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
No.
I think so. Wait,
That was backwards.
no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Gamer.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up.
Aw. Sorry, Hina.
What?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off. But the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Man, you're talking
But still.
like it's a thing you did, huh?
After you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no.
No.
I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Oh
Time to spare, wouldn't you say?
no. Ah shit.
Not good.
That's not.
Oh
Bob's
god.
saying it's not possible.
Oh Christ. Nigga.
Admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's
Aw,
alibi
Byakuya
is-
doesn't wanna accept it.
Damn. And the suspicion falls back on me again. But why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand. Disguised dead body has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Oh, great.
Yay, more truth
Well,
bullets.
Thanks, narrator.
Looks like we're back to square one.
Yay, square one!
Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50.
Great idea.
No, hero! We can't!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No, you fucking idiot.
I just remembered something super serious.
Super.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and
Uh-oh.
Ah, fuck. Ah.
One we found stuck in the body before.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, who's seen that
According
knife?
to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way
It's
through,
Toko's.
from front to back.
Yeah, she found it, right? So it clearly has to be hers.
So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before.
Nope.
That's
No,
when
you haven't.
I first saw it. I just remembered.
Oh, you saw it with Toko. Listen, more important, I think Toko should have the knife. Toko has the knife. Yeah, guys, Toko has the knife. Toko has the knife. Toko has the knife. Yeah, we can let Toko keep it. I want it anyway. So look at that, guys. Why don't you hang on to it, Toko? Huh? Toko? Yep.
The knife.
So the knife we gave to myself? Yeah, guys, see, it belongs to Toko.
It's not working.
Shit.
You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah.
Why did you hide that fact?
It's not that I hid it. It's just...
Oh, I'm not gonna sound believed at all. Someone, well, shit. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed.
Shut up.
The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Oh, no. Should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer. Oh, great. Spooky dream. Dead body, disguised dead body. I feel like we're gonna be taking something from somewhere else.
Just because I had that automatic... Well...
Getting snapped.
Okay. Kind of figured that the analysis which told us about it.
Wait,
I mean,
hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
Alright, calm down, man.
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body.
True.
Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
No. Stabbed twice in the same spot? No, there's no way that's possible. The exact condition of the body was written down for everyone to see. Yeah, in the Monokuma file. Nice.
I got it!
Bruh.
The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot about that.
I hate you.
This is why he exists, to be the idiot in the trial.
Yeah, literally, he makes it this far because they need someone to ask all the dumb questions.
Probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
SMH.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden?
Cause bomb.
Boom, boom.
If you bothered to
Ba-bomb.
put that lump of gray matter
Monkey.
between your ears,
Ba-bomb.
You're so smart. Just tell me.
No, Makoto, why don't you
Yeah,
tell
no,
me?
Makoto figure it out.
I might be dumb, but even I...
Go ahead, Makoto.
See? Well,
We won't make any headway on this.
how about you
Why?
fucking say, you fucking asshole? Hey, bomb, 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 bomb. Oh. Is it this?
Yeah.
I got it! After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've...
What? Oh, bless me.
That's only natural. Because, of course,
from the
We saw
bomb.
the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh, then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Yeah, I
Anyway,
just said that.
the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
I'm literally defending
Well,
the person
I
that's
just feel
trying
like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What
Something
really
killed her.
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
Okay. What ultimately killed the victim? You can concentrate. Okay, cool.
Now you're gonna probably have to take something.
Yeah, there was evidence that showed she was hit up.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Then shall we
Continue the victim's
fatal injury?
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Thanks, hero.
Then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
I don't know about that.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe!
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd
Yeah.
break their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way.
Just bonked her.
No way!
What
The
an
balance
adorable
would be
idiot.
off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. You just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that.
Okay.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
What does that even mean?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you.
So what was it?
Shut up.
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto.
I hate you, Byakuya.
The arrow? It's the arrows, I guess.
I got it! Mukuro was hit in the
Give
back
me
of the
back
head
more
with
hearts,
and
please.
that's what killed her. And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Arrows. Come on, man.
Arrow. That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
There is no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have.
Shut up.
Talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
Blame Hina for doubting it because there's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret. It has the tape. Bloody duct tape.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Talking back to Master. You have no right!
Toko, please stop.
Please, Toko, stop it.
the titanium. It was in the dojo. I have no doubt.
Are you sure?
You don't sound.
Well, it said the weapon must. It seems like an arrow would.
Got him. Wappa.
Counter.
Argument.
Break.
You're right.
gamer.
Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape.
True, we did.
The killer probably uses duct tape to bind multiple arrows together.
Yep, to go bang bang.
Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks.
Huh.
One stick is weak.
Hey
but
Pat,
put together,
you know
they
what's another
become
word for a
strong.
bundle of
And that takes
sticks?
Cooperation.
A pile of sticks.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no.
You actually kind of
Say that
have.
with such confidence.
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto?
Yeah, we do actually.
What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer.
But I like her.
You know what will happen if you do, don't you?
She can't be a murderer, okay? She's.
If you
she's
cover
cute.
for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to the death of us all. Remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show every.
Right.
Stop yelling at me.
Yep.
I got it!
I got it.
The one
Wapa.
thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is... Right.
She's gonna make up the thing saying like, but I couldn't have been in my room.
How
I
does
gave
that
you the
prove
key.
anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this
Makoto.
again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
Yes,
Yes, I would defend her to the ends of the earth.
Defend her. It's
even
just,
though I do.
There's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko,
Will you be my Valentine?
last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why?
You were watching me sleep.
That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
What?
Aww. She knew it was being attacked. Yes, I know, Shay. And she came to my rescue. Could that be when... Which would mean that Kyoko, she killed someone for me?
Enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Wait, I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
Damn, Byakuya.
It's kind of obvious she gave him her key when the body was found.
Exactly. I'm not, but you should understand.
Byakuya!
Master would never.
There's proof that you are.
Got him!
It is in fact not correct.
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room
Huh? Why not?
because she had given
We
her
gave
room
her
to
the key.
Byakuya.
She gave us the key.
I see.
Yeah.
So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room,
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself.
That's technically not true.
Am I wrong?
it would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
No, that's actually not true. There was a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us, an obvious lie. But this just isn't like her. To try and save herself with such a desperate lie. Does she really feel that threatened? Because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Was there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier? If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of the school will stay hidden forever. I can't let that happen. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us. The mastermind's trap. The mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko? But what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? Oh god, is this it? The mastermind's trap. The victim is Makoto, and Kyoko killed her? What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The mastermind's trap. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? Winky wink. What do I do? Decide right here and now. Run away! Alright. Tell me right now, am I timed on this?
No.
No? Alright, cool. So, I think we shouldn't expose the lie. I think the whole point here is if we do tell the truth and we're like, oh no, Kyoko totally, she has a secret key that can unlock everything, she will, I think, actually get killed. I think I understand now. I think we have to make it look like we are the killer, so we can stop the trial. I don't know, but I think we have to let it go. We can't pursue the lie. I think running away does nothing, I assume. Let it go. Made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. And there has to be some secret here, something that has to do with the mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal?
Nope.
Decided to accept her assertion as fact.
Yep, totally. I'm the killer.
I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't
Yeah, but
possibly
he's
have killed
sweating.
anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
But
Yeah,
technically
yeah,
I
sweaty
could have.
boy.
Put the key in there.
I might have. You never know.
There's only one other possibility I can think of.
Gulp.
Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
No idea what you're talking about.
It had to be Makoto, right?
I don't see any other option.
Wait a
Oh
second.
boy.
You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead, and then we're thrown into a trial.
Yeah.
And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Look at this cute little mastermind. He's such a little bastard.
Huh?
Time's up. Class trials all over. Everyone can stop talking now.
I don't think that's fair.
Time's up?
Yeah.
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late. So we had to push back the start time.
Oof.
That's not how it
So
works.
then it's time for voting time, okay?
Pat, things are looking kind of grim.
Voting time?
Well, this is weird.
Did you choose wrong, Pat?
No.
No, you didn't.
No.
So, okay. No, I'll explain what happens in the bad ending after you finish.
Tight. Woo! 75!
Nice.
That's money.
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Hey, hold on.
Oh, Makoto does not look happy.
Oh boy. We didn't even get to choose who we think it is. Like, it's just immediately, just like that. Huh.
Well, looks like we're gonna die.
I guess so. Well, it's time to die, I guess. You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault. He's speechless. Everyone, you're wrong. You've got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone.
They got it right. Good job. Pats for
Yeah,
Patrick.
they got it right. No, I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense. Yeah, this whole trial was a fucking farce. He wanted someone dead. Either me or Kyoko was supposed to die. It's the same as always. It's just like all the other class trials, and I'm gonna end it the same way.
Thrills,
It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment. Wait, why do I... Oh god, she's not happy.
I don't
Kyoko.
expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Oh god. Kyoko.
Give it everything we've got.
Listen, I'm okay with that. I'd do anything for her.
So, what's gonna happen?
We are not gonna die. Something's gonna happen. There's gonna be a fake out or something where it's gonna look like we're gonna die, and like at the last second, like something's gonna happen. Like the machine's gonna like shut down. Like we're about to get like crushed or something. Yeah, I think like something's gonna like about to slam on us, and then it's gonna shut down. Then Monokuma's like, huh? What's going on? Oh god. Look at this. Look at the bear. Look at the bear. Good god.
Not a fun way to go out.
No, but it is quick.
Yeah.
After school.
But it's also, you gotta think of it like this. It's behind you. You don't know when it's coming.
Yeah, you have no idea
You're
when
just...
it's coming. Technically, that makes it better. Because if you're looking right at it, you know when it's coming.
Yeah.
But at least if
also,
you don't see it...
he's teaching, Monokuma's teaching him about frickin'...
What?
Just look at the board. Come on, show it again. God damn it. It's not gonna show it again. Oh, R.I.P. Makoto.
Oh god, he's so nervous. Hey! It's Alter Ego! Oh, yep, I knew it. Something was gonna happen. Hold up. I would definitely die from that.
Boom!
Yeah, I'd definitely die from that. What? What's this? What's going on? What was that? Yeah, it had to be.
This is...
Alter Ego. Alter Ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid... Hey, come on. Must have planted it when they invaded my network. Damn it all to hell, I don't believe this.
It would seem...
It seems you finally made a miscalculation. Oh, she knew about this. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What the heck?
In other words,
What I'm saying is you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, a pinch, an itch. That stupid virus is gone now. Got it? And so was Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. To waste away in a garbage-strewn pit, in a way, that's an even better special punishment. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world.
Yay!
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Is he gone? Hey, Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell's going on?
down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being tracked this time. Huh?
In other words,
Now it's the masterminds that's ensnared.
What did you
What are
say?
you talking about?
so...
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. Okay. Alright.
The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in the bustling urban area.
Wow, Alex, this sure is a nice normal
Yeah, what a
day.
fun day.
It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world.
Hope Speak Academy is a pretty cool
Dude, we're going to Hope Speak Academy.
Yeah,
this is pretty epic. Yeah, epic
Epic
games.
games.
Fortnite. Woo!
You know, the Flash is in Fortnite.
When is
now.
when is Monokuma gonna be in Fortnite? Come on, guys. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set
Monokuma for
life.
Smash?
With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope Speak a pretty fitting name.
Well, where does the peak part come from?
No, the peak is the school itself. The school is the peak of hope. There are two things you need to attend this school. One, you have to already be attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do.
What would you be the ultimate of?
I'd be the ultimate gamer. No
Stop.
ordinary student could enroll here, or the ultimate Shrek fan. The only way. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school, filled with the ultimate students. Oh, this is a Doki Doki thing. We're sent back to the beginning.
Now you gotta replay the entire game!
Woo! Wait a minute. Oh, hey, look at that! That's pretty epic. What? Where
Welcome
am
back
I?
to part 46 of Danganronpa, when we're finally back to the end of the 5th
Oh
trial.
my god.
Oh,
No.
I reset again!
Wait a minute. This isn't part 23. This is part 223. We've been playing this game for the last 20 years. It wasn't any classroom I'd ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Huh. Finally. Could finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again. And then I was awake. That looks familiar. The thing on the right, that looks like from the beginning of the game. A dream inside a hope. Oh my god, no, this isn't a dream. It's a nightmare. Come on, say it, Makoto. Say it's a nightmare. Come on.
It's a Danganronpa!
What an awful smell. I was in a vast, dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. I mean, it looks pretty bright in here from here. Like, look at that. It's the trash room. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. Wow.
Otherwise known as Patrick's room.
It's true. Heck of a situation to be in, but that was just the beginning of my problems. Is he going to be stuck in there until I wasted away and died? I mean, that kind of sounds that way. No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. Flashback to Alter Ego? Remembered it all too well. It happened not that long ago.
It happened like a minute ago, Makoto.
Wow, it was so long ago. Thanks, Alter Ego, for saving my life. Kind of. So I can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. With that, my pursuit of survival began. Which will have to wait to the next episode. Holy shit. So I was kind of right. The only difference was it wasn't Kyoko that was found guilty, it was me.
So, in the bad end...
I assume that Kyoko was found guilty.
Yes.
She's killed.
Yes. Same execution.
Same exact execution. Alter Ego doesn't save her. I assume not a single murder ever actually happens again.
After Kyoko is killed, I don't remember if Monokuma declares the end of the killing game or if it's just over, but it shows a picture of very far into the future of Aoi holding children that she had with Byakuya, Yasuhiro, and Makoto, and Byakuya is holding a picture of Toko because Toko exploded when she found out that Aoi had a kid with Byakuya.
What the fuck?